we're getting ready. Dave Striegel is back, certified mechanic,
Hello,
to
Dave.
teach us how to change your oil. All of us, especially women, though. Women often say they don't know how to do it, and it's pretty easy. You've got 5 tips. Let's get going. Steve's going to help out.
We're going to show you how, make it real easy to change your oil. Now, I want you to know, first thing, tip number 1.
Tip number 1.
Got to get the engine warm.
Okay.
So
5 minutes?
We're going to idle the engine for about 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
Warm, not hot.
Is it warm?
It's warm right now.
Okay.
So that's the distinction. We don't want to burn ourselves, but we want the oil to be able to flow out.
All right, sounds good.
So the second tip is be safe. We're going to try and extract the oil from the top. I know you were thinking about changing the oil, getting dirty and greasy and climbing underneath the car.
I'm ready, Dave.
Dave, wait. I always thought you had to pull the plug underneath.
I've got a better way to do it. That's what we're going to show you.
Okay.
So we're going to extract the oil from the top. So who wants to get dirty?
I'll do it. I'll get dirty.
Take the dipstick out of that tube right there. Just pull it out.
What?
Who'd you call a dipstick?
Right there. There it is.
Okay, see?
So pull that out, and we're going to put this into the dipstick tube. But how do you know how far to put it in?
I don't know, Dave. How do I know?
Well, just take the dipstick and line it up with the tube and go a few inches further down. So put your finger right there and feed it right into that tube.
You've got it. All right.
Excellent.
I think it can go further, though.
Nope, that's good.
Come on, dipstick.
And then we're gonna suck the oil out from the top, and it's gonna be a whole lot cleaner. So pump this up and down a few times.
What is this thing?
This is a vacuum pump for oil.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me
Here's the oil. Check it out.
Oh, cool.
Look
Yeah,
how
I see
dirty
that.
this is.
Wait a minute. I have a question.
Yes.
Everyone needs one of these pumpers?
No.
Yes, you do, because you can change your lawnmower oil, your boat oil, your ATV oil.
I don't know anybody who has one of these.
Are you telling me? Look at the oil. Look at the oil.
Look how dirty that oil is. So this oil should have been changed thousands of miles ago.
Great arm workout. Ours probably.
This is your car.
Okay.
So now that we've got the oil changed and sucked out of the crankcase, we're going to move on to the next thing. The next tip is to change the filter every single time you do an oil change.
How often are we doing this?
That's a great question. In the owner's manual, it's going to tell you what the recommended intervals are.
Okay.
Some of them are a little bit too long for my taste, but just talk to your mechanic. Use common sense and
What would you
find
say, though, just offhand?
Well, like it's very
miles?
different in different parts of the country. So here in California, maybe 5,000 to 6,000 miles.
Okay.
Back in Pittsburgh, different driving conditions, maybe 3,000 to 4,000.
So, do people not know that you have to change the filter every single time?
Yeah, that's kind of a common myth. We want to make sure it gets changed every time because the manufacturers are extending the intervals. So who wants? Come on, Steve.
Steve,
you're going to take the filter
dirty,
up.
Steve. You got gloves.
Okay.
What do you want me to do
You
here?
see this ratchet right here?
Yeah.
You're going to put it on there and take that filter off.
I'm taking that filter off. Do I have to turn it or what?
Yes, turn it. Just like the mechanic that you are. Other way. There you go. Just like that. Keep
there
coming.
you go.
Keep coming. Excellent. All right, now let's take that filter out. Go ahead and grab that filter and put it in here. We're going to show you. See how dirty that is?
Oh, dirty filter.
So here's the oil filter.
Dirty, filthy filter.
That's a clean one.
Oh.
So we're going to change the filter every single time.
Okay.
Takes us to the next tip. Now that we got the oil changed, we got the filter changed, we got to move to putting oil in the car.
Okay.
So what kind of oil type? What kind of viscosity?
I don't know because it's covered up.
This is critical to know. So if you look on the oil filler cap, it's probably going to tell you, and this is 5W20. This isn't EVOO or...
I have no idea what you're saying. What's
coconut oil.
Oh,
this is the
coconut oil.
cooking
I know
show.
coconut oil.
So this is the good stuff. So the oil is going to go in here. If you don't know what kind of oil to use, again,
check your
reference the owner's manual. It's going to tell you how many quarts to put in. And we would just add the oil in there.
Come on, pour it in.
Okay. How much?
That in.
The whole thing?
Put the whole quart in.
There we go.
Now this oil change is going to take 6 quarts of oil total.
Okay.
So what I'd recommend is get a big bottle of 5 quarts and one little one.
That looks like 5W20. Is that?
It's 5W20, the good stuff. Yes. So.
All right, now
that takes us to our next point, which is recycle.
Recycle.
We got to get this used oil. It's hazardous waste, and the filter to a recycling center. Right?
Oh, you just take it to.
Look up California Recycle, and they're going to tell you how to find the closest one.
Quick review. Review.
Get the oil warm. 3 to 5 minutes idle.
No, get the engine warm.
Get the engine warm.
Same thing.
Oh, same thing.
Next thing is be safe. Extract the oil from the top whenever possible.
Okay.
And then the next one is...
Change the filter every single time.
Very good. And then the next one is make sure you use the right type
viscosity.
and viscosity of oil. Excellent.
And lastly, recycle, recycle, recycle.
Dave, thank you as always. We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks.
We'll be right back.
Any excuse to dress up.